Well, for those not in the know, YouTube has a new uh, feature for people who are like people who upload videos, where you can look at this inspiration, which is made by generative AI, and it's supposed to give you ideas for future videos. Well, who am I to argue with the future? A lot of these are actually kind of boring, like it's saying do a Dominion Empire's expansion review. Like I've done that, but some of them are more interesting, like this one, for example, where I'm supposed to be unveiling the 8 coins and 4 buys mystery. I think this one actually came from one of my channel comments where on Decision Depth it was like, how do you have 8 coins and 4 buys here? The answer was that there was a Pixie Force gift that the Pixie had been trashed, and so you couldn't see it out on the board. Mystery solved? No. The idea is that we want to go more into the intricacies of the 8 coins and 4 buy strategy. Saying that there's a powerful combination of these 2 cards, it's not its resources, but it gives us a warning here that things can vary in quality and may be inaccurate. So we'll just kind of ignore that it's 2 cards and just, we'll call it the combination of this accumulation of resources, and move on to maybe what we're supposed to be talking about here. What makes this combo so powerful? It's not like if you have 8 coins and 4 buys, I would say most of the time you've screwed up. Building engines with 8 coins and 4 buys, like usually when you have gotten to 4 buys, you're going to be wanting to have more than 8 coins. This is not like a effective, allocation of resources. You generally don't want to be buying into 2 costs or 0 costs, and that's what this is going to do for you. At the time that you're at 4 buys, you'd really like most of the time to be up like 15, 16, 20 coins where you can actually, make effective use of all of these buys. Otherwise, you probably were a little bit too invested in buys and not enough in coins this game. Real world gameplay examples. It can happen, right? Like there's different things that can lead to this being the case where it's not like a complete, botch job. There's some of these kind of early game cards, Market Square, Workers Village, where there's some other resource attached to it, gold gaining with the Market Square, Village with the Workers Village, where you're going to be accumulating buys a little bit faster than you would be for the number of coins you're producing. There's also some draw cards like Wharf Margrave, but at that point, the point where you're getting 4 buys out of those, I'd certainly be expecting you to be producing a bit more than 8 coins with all that draw. Again, probably should have invested a little bit more in payload than the draw. But these things happen. So it can be the case that you end up with 8 coins and 4 buys, but a lot of the time it's going to be that you kind of messed up. You should have had more coins, fewer buys. The ratio is actually okay going later into a game. Like if you have 16 coins and 8 buys, that can be pretty decent because you're going to get to buy a lot of estates. But at the same time, probably to get there, you are at like, 16 coins and 4 buys, and then you went, oh, I'm going to accumulate a bunch of buys to be able to empty the estates in a future turn. Let's see. We want to counter the powerful combo. It's not a powerful combo, right? Like it's something that if your opponent is doing, probably they messed up. And so, if it's not one of these aforementioned cases where you're getting the buys for some other resource at the same time, probably you should be winning that game. Countering it is just building a better deck, getting to the price points that you need at the same time as you're accumulating buys for them. Certainly it would be a pitfall if you were finding yourself in this situation a lot. Importance of adapting and experimenting. Yeah, you can go ahead and experiment, get to 8 coins and 4 buys quickly, like in all your kingdoms. See how that goes. If it is actually, winning a lot of games, come back to this video and say you're an idiot, the LLM was right, but I don't think so. It says it may be inaccurate, and I believe in this case it probably is, but you can go ahead and experiment on this. We'll see. Maybe we'll do a more strong combo next time. This is kind of discouraging for this whole AI thing.